Are you listening? Damn.
Hey guys, I'm Courtney,
And I'm Josh.
and welcome to the Infinite Balance Podcast.
We'll navigate parenting, relationships, health, fitness, and so much more.
So grab a drink, pull up a chair, and let's hang out.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hello.
Welcome to another episode. It's a late episode. We usually
Yeah.
record like before Thursday, but things are a
Life.
little bit off this past week. So,
Life, snowstorm,
work, a little bit,
life.
little touch of everything.
Yeah.
But we're here. We're having some drinks. We're hanging out. And we wanted to talk about the holidays. Again, but in a good light.
Yeah.
So as we all know, this year is going to be kind of a different stretch for people. It's going to be, a little bit off in what people plan on doing and how they plan on showing up to places or going anywhere or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And some people aren't going to get the opportunity to really, hang out with family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what this episode is going to be based on is basically what, how to celebrate the year, get some different ideas, talk about what people we know are doing, stuff like that.
How to still make it, especially if you have kids, as normal as possible,
Mm-hmm.
while still having it be abnormal.
And having a good time with it. I think that's
Yeah.
the point. Why let this entire 1 year of our lives get us down so deep? Let's just enjoy it, however we can. Let's bring it together and just show 2020 who's boss.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely, make the best of it. Make it fun. I mean, I remember a couple years ago, it was going to be a different holiday for us, as with our family, and not have as many. It wasn't going to be as big of a celebration for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead of letting that put a damper on, oh, we don't have all those people around, we did something different. We went into the city. We woke up Christmas morning, opened presents, had a big breakfast, vegged, took a nap, and then got in the car, drove to the city, and stayed overnight. And it was honestly one of my most favorite holidays.
It was a good year.
But we switched it up.
It was a very good holiday.
It was a holiday where instead of letting it be the abnormal, kind of bring us down, we made a new fun normal that year. And that's what you gotta do this year, guys.
Yep. That was also the same year, fun fact, that was also the same year when a bunch of people in the city almost knocked me down while I was holding my infant son. I think
Yeah,
he
he
was
was a year and a half.
yeah, so not infant, but close.
He was a baby.
He was on the smaller side of things. And a bunch of people almost knocked me down, so I had to access my inner past mosh pit self and push a lot of people back.
Yeah, it was the warmest year on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That you did not need a coat. It was warm in New York City. And we went to dinner and we were like, hey, nobody's going to be here. It's Christmas. Let's go see the tree. Bad idea.
Yeah, bad idea.
There was everybody there.
Mm-hmm. And everybody I tell that story to, they're like, why would you go see the tree on, what was it, Christmas Day?
It was Christmas Day. We
Yeah, they
didn't
were
think
like,
anybody
why-
was going to be
They
there.
were like, why would you do that? That's the worst time to do it. We didn't know. We're tourists.
Apparently.
We're tourists that live a half hour away from the city. But
And I'm trying to remember, was Michael... I think Michael actually might have only been 6 months old.
could have been.
I think it was December 2016.
Yeah.
No, so then he was a year and a half because he was born June 2015.
Mm-hmm. I trust your memory more than mine.
I don't know why.
But the point is, there's always ways that you can make things,
Yeah.
fun and entertaining. And I fully expect to enjoy the holidays, as much as possible. I'm going to have to work, pretty much the day after and take care of some stuff. And that's a part of whatever, COVID's got us down this year. So, I'm picking up extra shifts and we're doing what we can to get our businesses started. And, we've been rocking and rolling pretty hard this, for the majority of this year,
Yeah.
And besides the kids and everything else, you know, I still plan on just hanging out and having a good time and, you know, living it.
Yeah, and I think I know I've probably said this before. I'm looking forward to this year. I love my family, but I'm looking very forward to not having to feel that like stress and rush and anxiety of either going to someone's house or having someone like coming over.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can wake up, do presents with the kids, have breakfast, and literally just like chill and hang out in our pajamas.
Yep.
All day.
Yep.
I mean, I do plan on like looking presentable for dinner because like it's Christmas, you gotta. But I also think that's gonna be special.
I might still be in shorts.
But I think it's gonna be special to like have a fancy dinner with just the people in our household because you don't get to do that. I'm very much looking forward to this year. Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah. Tequila bite. I like it. It's so good. I'm sorry.
You gonna mention what brand it is?
Well, I'll give the Rock a free plug. I'm sort of a tequila buff, and I'm, you know, I don't like flavoring my alcohol a lot. I don't like, you know, stuff like that. I like the spice. I like the strength. I like to taste it. And this is the Blanco version of his Terramana. Terramana.
I mean, I like margaritas. Terramana is banging.
Yeah,
I made some drinks this summer with their drink with the Terramana.
Mm-hmm. I thought it'd be kind of like, you know, overly hyped because it's The Rock. You know, everything he does is like above and beyond. I thought it'd be just like a hyped up alcohol.
Oh, it's
but
good.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
It smells good too.
Yeah.
And back to our regular scheduled program.
Well, I share what I'm drinking. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking La Marca.
There you go.
Prosecco?
Not The Rock's Prosecco.
No, that'd be great if you made some though, because you know that'd be good. No, this was actually it was actually a gift from work. We couldn't do a Christmas party, so they gave us little bottles of Prosecco and some other goodies, and
it's so cute.
It's like the size of my head. It's like a half a bottle. Camera's that way.
Yeah. I was just looking to see how big it actually looked in my hand on camera.
All right. But yeah, so I just figured why not tonight?
Yeah. It's time to enjoy. Buckle down, relax.
Yeah.
Something that you guys always put up on your Instagrams. I talk about on my Instagram. It's all about balance. You know, you don't overindulge, you don't underindulge. You do what you want to do. You
Live
enjoy
your
it.
life.
Yeah, you enjoy your life. You
Balance.
know? Balance. Infinite balance.
All right.
So back to the holidays. So the main thing I think with this holiday season is kind of, you know, being realistic about what the holidays are going to look like.
Yeah.
You know, you can be down and you can be upset about what's going on and you can keep reeling it around in your mind. This sucks. I wish, I hope, whatever. But the thing is, you know, it is what it is. Like, what are you going to do about it, you know? And I know with us, like, we have a lot of plans every holiday season because Michael loves trains. Philip loves trains, too. They both are huge into the Polar Express.
The Polar Express.
But he loves all trains. Let's clarify that. But he's obsessed with the Polar Express.
Like, I think in the summer, he was being really good one day, and we were like, you can have Polar Express. I think, or we were trying to get him to, like, listen better. I don't remember if he was already doing it or if we were trying to get him to, and we were like, you can watch the Polar Express.
I think he asked about it, and we were having some...
It's 2020.
Not, like, behavioral issues, but issues with him listening, because he's a really smart kid, and he gets bored very easily.
Yeah.
And with everything that was just going on, we were having a rough time keeping his interest level involved in things and whatever. So we came up with like a sticker chart or something like that. And, you know, he was able to earn Polar Express.
In July.
Yep. That's the downfall to having behavior specialist parents. So.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's, you know, it's about keeping things real. It's about, you know, kind of accepting what it is. So, you know, you can't go see all your family. Video chat. You know, stay on video chat all day long. Make those internet providers work for their money.
Yep.
You know, you can set it up to have it on TVs these days, or like, you know, I know there's ways to link your phone to the TV so they can see everybody, they can join in. You know, there's multiple things that you can do. You know, and stay within your budget. You know, a lot of people go with a sort of idea that the more gifts, the more happiness. Everybody needs things because we've felt so empty all year or what have you. And like a lot of people instantly fall into like, oh, let's buy more to make up for that. And that's not necessarily the case either. You know, my sister from North Carolina, she's got crafty hands. I don't know how else to say it. Like, she's brilliant with some of the crafts that she does. And she made us a like a towel wrapped angel.
Yeah, it's like made from like dish towels.
Yeah,
it's really impressive.
I wish I had thought to bring it down here, but I don't.
It's on our tree.
Yeah, yep.
But it's amazing.
Yeah, and people love that stuff just the same. It's a good outlet for you. It kills the boredom. It gets you involved in something that has you learn something new. You can do it with your kids. You know, you can do it with your family, and you guys don't need to break the budget for it. You know, you can make one for everyone and just have a little special note or something like that. You know, there's a lot of good ideas out there that
use this time to be creative.
Yeah.
To try something different. Don't like go with the grain. 2020 has gone completely against the grain this year.
So you do the same.
Yeah, go against the grain. Like, go with the flow of 2020 and like switch things up.
It's fighting fire with fire right there.
Yeah, like.
And it's good to get the kids involved in that stuff too. I think that's been like, you're on the better side of that than I am with you know, Michael especially, like with like the crafty stuff. But he loves that stuff.
He loves it. And now like Philip's starting to get really into certain stuff too. Like, he helped me make brownies the other day. Michael usually wants to, but he's like, yeah, I'm good. So I was like, Philip, let's go. And he like did really well with it. He's very careful with it. He's our wild child, but he's also very gentle.
Lovingly.
He's like a mix of like a Sour Patch Kid and like a gentle giant. Just like rolled up into one.
He doesn't know his own strength. Form. He's very determined.
Yeah. But he was way better at brownies than I thought. And so now I'm looking even more forward on Thursday to like baking cookies. We're gonna make cookies for Santa. Michael's very excited about it, and I'm excited to see kind of what Philip does and let the reins go and try to not be teacher mom, where I like hold their hands for it and just let them have fun, let them see what they do.
That is a hard part of cooking, especially when you're afraid
being a teacher mom.
You know, they're gonna drop a whole bowl of cinnamon or something.
Well, no, I mean that we're not gonna go that far. I mean with like the decorating, but yeah, just see what they do. Like, let them do it.
Yeah, they can. There's a ton of stuff. You can do paper crafts to decorate the house. You can do a whole lot of stuff.
You could do You could do crafts to send to family members. I know. There's been a couple of Christmases where it's just financially tough, and so I've gotten creative. I mean, I think it was Philip's first Christmas. He was like a month old, and I got these mason jars and I painted them and I put like a cookie recipe inside, and we did Philip's footprint as a reindeer, and on the other side was Michael's handprint as a Santa Claus. And I mean, everyone we sent it to still has it, and it was a fun, cheap, easy thing to do. And even though they were babies, like, they were involved in it.
I'm actually gonna grab something that you just made me think of. So no, it's incredibly awesome. I loved it.
Oh, I forgot about this. This is just from like this past Father's Day.
Well, but still, it's a gift.
Yeah.
That you didn't have to spend hardly anything, you know, if that.
I think this.
And it's.
I think Michael's school gave us all the material, and I had no idea what we were actually supposed to do with it.
Oh, that's right, because it was a project or something.
Yeah, it was like a project one day, and I think we missed that day because it was pre-K and life was just kind of crazy, and I had no idea what to do with it. And so I just kind of I gave him some guidance. I said, listen, we're gonna make a frame for Daddy, And so he did it himself.
This is one of my favorite gifts I've ever gotten in my life.
And that's a picture
This
of
is that
you
that
with
is
Michael when he was born.
yeah, that's one of my very first moments as a father in the hospital, holding my very first child.
He looks so little.
Hmm?
He looks so
Yeah.
tiny.
You wouldn't have known that he grew into such like a 6-foot giant.
I don't know.
Right now.
His feet were so big. They did not, like, you know how in the hospital they put like the baby's like footprint?
Mm-hmm.
His footprint did not fit on the paper.
Mm-hmm. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. The nurse said he was like what kind of a labradoodle, like a golden retriever.
Golden retriever.
She said he was a golden retriever pup who needed to grow into his paws.
Anybody that doesn't get that reference, especially since I work with vets, I've learned that you can judge the size of what your dog's going to be as an adult by their paws. Because their paws are like kind of, they start at one point and they don't really change much, except for like the bigger breeds. But if they are born with big paws, you see it within the first 2 months, you know how big your dog's going to get. If that's their feet, imagine the rest of them.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, the idea is just go simple. This is one of my favorite memories of all time because it's the first time I was a dad. Like,
Yeah.
it brought a whole new world of life into my life.
Yeah, just
You
let
know?
let the kids have fun.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that was one of his favorite memories, watching me open this or get it or whatever I
Yeah.
did.
And he was so proud
Yeah.
because he made that.
Yeah. And they love it.
Yeah.
They love it. And that's what I see a lot of the times when I hear, like, I just don't know what to do with them. They're killing me, this at-home school stuff and whatever.
Kicked my butt today, guys.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to.
Yeah.
And the thing you got to remember is that they're going through it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, they are experiencing the same thing that we are. And, you know, it's about making it joyful for them, you know. And through them being more joyful, you're going to be more joyful.
Yeah.
You know, just out of the little things you find that they appreciate, the little things that they pick up here and there, you know. And, like, I used to not be at a complete loss for Philip, but I didn't know, you know, because we talked about it before, how Michael was, like, more of my personality
more your
type, and I knew
speed.
how to work around him and stuff like that. It took a lot of getting used to for me, for Philip, seeing
Yeah.
how you were as a baby, apparently. You brat.
Yeah. I mean, I fully get why my parents called me a brat growing up because I have said it to Philip a few times.
Well, and it happens, but you know, this whole experience has given us time. Once I came to that realization, I was like, you know, there's so much good to him. There's so much, he has so much fun.
Yeah.
He's so lighthearted, and even with as vicious and as as violent as he can be, you know, I mean violent because, like I said before, he doesn't know his own strength. But he's such a love that it's ridiculous.
He's a Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, and he's freaking adorable. He was born with a tongue tie, so he kind of learned to talk the wrong way through his teeth, and so
Yeah, he makes sounds like the He goes
yeah,
like
he's still.
I don't.
For those of us listening, you know, that don't see the video's on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah.
But for those of us that are listening, where he kind of, if you put your teeth to your bottom lip, that's kind of how he learned to talk, because
Yeah.
he couldn't move his tongue that well. So we are working that out with the speech therapist and stuff like that, but it's still freaking adorable
Yeah, it's really cute.
to see that little buck-tooth smile, you know?
He's just, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm excited because he like gets Christmas this year.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah, last year I don't think he really cared, except for like, oh, what did my brother get?
Yeah, and it should be funny with Mila because Josh's mom was just down during the week last week, and it was like mini Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so funny because Philip was adorable. Both kids were adorable, but Philip was adorable, and Mila just wanted the wrapping paper. Like after they unwrapped it.
Isn't that the crazy part about kids?
Like, she just wanted, I mean, but if you think about it, like, she loves paper towels.
Mm-hmm.
She loves socks. Like, she loves sensory things that are in her hand. And so she loved that she could have paper and crumple it and rip it. And, like, literally, it was trying to, like, beat her to the wrapping paper because she was just going to try to eat it,
And
too,
she thinks it's hysterical when she runs away laughing.
Oh, my God. It's so cute.
Because she knows the word no now. And now she tries to push it as much as she can.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm excited for, like I said, I'm excited for Christmas and making it our own,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And there are other things, if you don't have kids or you're not, like, crafty, which you don't have to be, but there are other things you can do to change it up.
Yeah.
You know, I think one of the things that we were talking about that people can do is you could donate to a charity in someone's name. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that has more meaning to people than I think you realize.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, oh, but they're not getting something, but they are. Like, that's,
In a way, they're getting...
yeah.
Yeah. I used to have... I grew up in a town called Pleasant Valley. It was upstate New York. I call it middle state New York because it's not... If you know New York, it's not really upstate.
It's actually technically downstate. It's not even middle state.
It's close to that midline, but it's not quite up there.
Yeah, it's still technically right. If you got onto the parkway near us and you went one exit up, I think that was technically mid-state.
But anyway. So we used to have a town Christmas tree that I forgot what the price was, but you can buy a bulb that went up on the tree every year. And I think it was like a one-time fee. I don't remember if you had to pay it every year or whatever. But you get that bulb lit in honor of somebody who passed away or whatever. And, my mom did it for, I know my dad and I think my brother at one point. Mm-hmm. And it was just interesting, if I was hanging out with friends or if I was like, driving somebody around or like talking to my nephew or my niece or whatever. Every time we drove past that tree, it would be like, oh, Poppy's light is up there or Eric's light is up there, And it was just an interesting reminder because it was you'd think that would be depressing, like seeing it all the time. But in that sense, it's like such a joyous, a joyous frame that it's in. I don't know how you want to say it, but like it's colorful, it's light, it's cheerful, and it's Christmassy.
And finding stuff like that, because that brings a good point, that the holidays can be tough for people who have lost parents or siblings or children. It could be very hard. And so doing even something like that it brings a bit of joy with that sadness that whoever they lost is not there. And especially in a year where a lot of people have been lost this year, finding a way to honor that person or to remember that person in a happy way as a gift to someone else. You know, you might have a friend who their parent passed away this year or 10 years ago. It doesn't have to be this year, but finding something like that and saying like, hey, I bought a light for your parent in your town on the tree. Like, here you go. This tells you where it is and stuff. That could bring someone so much joy. Because every time they pass that tree, they're going to be like, oh, so-and-so did that for me. Like, and it's such a good reminder. And like, look how there's just, you can find things like that to do.
Oh yeah. And imagine like donating to a charity.
Yeah.
Like any sort of charity. Like, I talk about the Humble Bundle charities a lot because I find a lot of useful like computer programs, games, books, everything through them. And I like that they have that you can pick how much money goes to like the publishers, them, and then the charities, But like, think of how many people you're affecting just by donating to a charity, and like you might be, helping out 10, 15, 20 families. You might be helping out just one family with 10 kids. You never know. Yeah. Or like, however many people, but
you're making an impact.
You're making an impact in somebody else's life, even if you don't know it, Yeah,
it's powerful.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But I think a lot of what we're saying is find something different in a year that's very different.
That's been running everybody rampant.
Yeah.
And one thing that I don't think a whole lot of people are thinking of this year, because they were so wrapped up in what's going on in the moments that we're in, because there is so much and yet so little at the same time. I think it's funny that most of our sources of what we used to do are cut off. So like we're almost going nuts over 100 different other things, being bombarded with social media or whatever, even more so than it was before, because we're not able to go out as much or whatever. I think the biggest thing is to plan yourself ahead of time.
Yeah.
Don't let yourself stress out over the small things. And no, you can't plan for everything, but plan an honest couple of days or an honest day, or especially during the holidays where like, what's going to happen. Because there's something so relieving about like, if it's going to be crazy, even the fact that there's a routine for that day makes it so much better that you don't have to think about all that.
Yeah.
And I think that goes with like how you're going to do the gifts and buying stuff and whatever, like not just for the day, like, like we say, control the controllable at a point that you can, when you're nice, calm and level headed and relaxed, like just look at it. Hey, how can I make this as fluid as possible?
And a really easy way to think about that is don't wait till Christmas Eve to wrap your presents.
Yep.
I do it every year. I don't mean to. I just always wait until Christmas Eve. The boys always end up going to bed late because it's Christmas Eve. We're hanging out with family. We're doing stuff. And then it's like midnight. And I know the kids are going to be up at like 5 o'clock because they're excited. And I'm still wrapping presents. And every year I'm like, why did I do this to myself? And like I planned ahead this year. So last night, sat down with the TV on. I was exhausted, wanted to go to bed, but I punched out the wrapping. And let me tell you how good it feels to have planned ahead. I
And have
knew
it
all
done.
day yesterday I was going to do the wrapping.
She doesn't let me wrap. She says I'm messy.
If you use more than 3 pieces of tape, you're doing it wrong.
All right, Bam Halpert.
I just like wrapping. There's something very calming in like wrapping and trying to figure out how to wrap unusual shapes.
Well, I'm good at that. I just make it look like I wrapped a giant pillow.
Yeah, actually, your wrapping isn't bad. It's really not. There's something very therapeutic for me about wrapping the ends of a present. If you have a box and you have the wrapping paper as the perfectly lined up and just folding the tabs in and folding it, there's something very therapeutic for that to me for that.
There you go. If it works, it works.
But so even just something simple like that, plan out when you're going to wrap the presents. Like, and now I know I can fully enjoy Christmas Eve because I don't have that looming over me. And I'm planning that like the next 2 days are going to be crazy. I know there's a Costco trip in the next 2 days. I know there's some last minute gifts in the next 2 days. But I am trying to plan that out so that it's not all on Wednesday. It's not all like, okay, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment at 1. What can I do while I'm already out and 2 of the kids are napping? What can I get done in that time frame? Utilizing that time wisely.
And a perfect example of why we're saying this is because like what happened with our son's school, like he was home last Wednesday. Yeah, last Wednesday it snowed. He was home last Thursday,
yes.
because of a snow day. It was like, heavy snow. What did we get? Like 3 feet, something like that.
We were supposed to get 3 feet. I think we ended up getting like 1.5 feet, maybe.
Yeah,
We
it looked
get
a
as
lot
much as-
more, but maybe I don't know. It was
Yeah.
heavy and it was slushy. It was
It definitely
icy.
was not as much as they thought.
Yeah, but either way, it still looked like a pretty decent amount. But yeah, so they had a snow day. We were up in the air as to whether or not he was going to school Friday or not, because we figured whatever. We had heard rumors that they were going to close it down for this week.
If it was as bad as they thought, he was going to be remote on Friday.
Yeah, but they say, so whatever. Long story short was that we didn't know what to expect from basically Wednesday night through the following week. That includes this week. Because we didn't get 100% okay until towards the end of last week that they were going to be remote, Monday through Wednesday or whatever before Christmas, and then what was happening with all that. So having most of the other stuff planned ahead of what we were doing, work, business stuff, whatever, we were kind of able to buffer that a little bit and kind of able to cushion the blow from how crazy that could have made us because we didn't prepare for it.
Yeah.
So that's why we're saying that, because stuff's always going to happen. It's Murphy's Law. It's whatever can happen will happen. It is what it is. It's part of the fun of it.
Especially in 2020.
Yeah. So you never know what this kind of situation brings, but you can make it fun. And there was one quote that I actually read online from somewhere. I don't remember where, but it said, it was like a recap of the year from Thanksgiving. And somebody had said, it was interesting because we have this routine that we do every year. And we all sat down and took a vote. And we actually realized out of this whole situation that we don't even like turkey. So from that point, like their whole family just voted, all right, no more turkey. Everybody hates it. So why do we have it? You know? So you never know what kind of positivity can come out of these situations. That's why it is important to keep your head up and keep looking towards the positive stuff. You might be sideswiped and it'll surprise you.
Yeah, I think just really, just have fun this year. Enjoy this year. I feel like because the world is not the same right now, that it makes it easier to fully enjoy this year. And I think that's why we're looking so forward to it. Mm-hmm. There's not as much stress, I feel like.
Yep.
Whatever. I could wake up and it just be a regular day and I would still be happy. I'm just
and I feel like
looking forward to this year.
It's also bringing across some magical things too. What were you telling me? The Christmas star was out tonight. And I found it was so interesting. I was like, we have this many neighbors.
Yeah.
Because so many people were outside looking for it.
Telescopes were out.
We've had meteor showers and all this other stuff, and nobody's been outside looking for this stuff. This year, since everything else is kind of cut short or whatever, everybody was out and just in wonder and enjoyment of what was going on. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
It's nice to see.
Yeah.
It's like the magic of Christmas is really...
The magic of Christmas.
Oh, boy, oh.
We didn't know how we were going to do the lightning rounds today. This episode kind of got away with us, but I enjoyed it. And so we were going to make, everything that we talked about into a lightning question for the both of us or whatever. But I'm going to switch that up.
All right. You do you, boo-boo.
Do you, boo-boo.
Do you.
So... I want to ask such a simple question, but I feel like...
Ask it.
I know.
Do it.
I know.
Do it.
So, what's the most exciting thing that you're looking forward to this year, specifically? I feel like I always do that to you. I'm sorry.
For the holidays?
I'm always specifically, this particular one.
For the holidays?
Well, yeah. This holiday season.
I'm excited to fully enjoy the kids experiencing Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
There's no schedule for Christmas Day, like I said before.
I think even Mila might enjoy it more than the other two did.
Yeah, I think she's going to be really excited for it. She's a good age.
Michael was 6 months at his first Christmas.
Philip was a month old.
But even at 2 years, he didn't really care.
Amelia's 11 months old tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
I think even right now, just seeing the excitement of when my mom came to visit and she brought presents, I think.
Yeah. But I'm excited because there is usually such a schedule. It's okay, we do gifts and then we've got a little bit of downtime. And then it's we have our big Christmas breakfast, which I love doing.
Cooking.
Yeah, but then it's all right, we got to clean up. We got to get the house clean. We got to get dressed. We got to get cooking. What did we forget at the store? We've got to go to the store. We've got to find it. We've got to go to 7 different stores to find it. We've got to clean it. We've got to get everyone dressed and showered. And guests are going to be here at 1 o'clock, so we have no time. It's always something.
We get it.
I had to go through the routine once I started.
I was like, oh my God.
But that's what it's like. It's very overwhelming.
Yeah.
And so this year, without all of that, like I said before, I can just enjoy the kids enjoying Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
There's no rush. We want to eat dinner at 8 o'clock at night, which we won't. We could.
These kids are in bed.
Yeah.
By 7:30.
But like, if that's what we wanted to do, we could do it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no schedule. It's glorious. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Enjoying the kids enjoying Christmas.
I like it.
You best, because it's my answer. What specifically is
in this moment
is the best gift you ever got for Christmas? That, like, of all time.
I can't even go cheap and say the kids because like they didn't happen during Christmas.
No. Philip was the closest one.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Mila was a month after. Philip was a month before. Mila was a month after.
Yeah. So nobody was like,
Yeah.
you know, best gift, huh? It's kind of a hard one. I'd have to think for a while.
Okay. Which was the gift you were the most surprised about? So it's not necessarily the best gift you ever got, but it's the gift that you truly had no idea you were getting. And were like 1000% shocked.
I feel like there was one recently, but I don't quite remember what it was. Maybe my headphones, my Jabras.
Yeah, you were pretty excited about
Yeah.
those.
I think that was the most recent. I have such a bad memory. Like I could have something for years and I don't remember where I got it. But yeah, I think because I was working at Amazon delivery at the time,
Yeah.
and I was doing a lot of studying, and I do a lot of, ADHD. I do a lot of auditory processing. So how I study is I can't like just sit and read a book. It's like I could be dyslexic for all I know, and I just don't have the patience to look at the page, and my imagination starts running wild. But if I hear it, and it just gets embedded in me. So I think that was the most recent because I was looking them up and I was like, I don't feel like spending this money.
I don't think you asked for them. I think you just asked for wireless headphones.
Yeah, I think so. But
and my mom just happened to get those.
Yeah. And I might have like looked them up or something because I feel like that was a very specific type of headphone that I wanted, and like she hit the nail on the head with that one.
Yeah.
But it was, I got used to it. I still use them every day, and
it was a good gift.
Yeah. What was that? 2018?
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Or was it last year?
No, I think it was 2 years ago.
Well, there you go.
Yep. So that would probably be it, only because that's the one that I can remember. I probably got way bigger and way better, but
yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
What do you think is going to be the kids' favorite gifts?
Well, Santa already gave them a Polar Express that they wake up and ask about. I don't know if anything's going to top that. Michael, I think, is going to really love... I think Michael's favorite gift is going to be the log cabin house.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can build it, he can reshape it. It's got it's like a dollhouse for guys, basically.
Michael's very much a builder. Me and
Yeah.
him play Minecraft a lot now. And, just to see how quickly he picks up on things. I've been thinking a lot about like wanting to get him into like advanced programs and like, like we talked about before, and like get him like Minecraft has like a learn to code edition. And I know Google has some stuff, so I was like thinking about getting him on that stuff, but I also don't want to get him like jumping into the computer stuff right now.
Yeah.
But
so I think that'll be his favorite gift.
Yeah.
Philip, I think...
And he loves tools, I'm sorry. Remember when I was fixing the steps on the
Mm-hmm.
deck and he was like...
Yeah. And I think Philip is going to really enjoy... honestly anything that he gets, but I got him a pretty cool like car track thing that's like 2 levels.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna really enjoy that, and I think Mila's gonna really enjoy ripping apart wrapping paper.
Yeah,
I don't think it really matters what we give her.
I think Mila will
If I give her
enjoy
a
like
box, she'd
a
be
box
happy.
and wrapping paper, and the boys will enjoy whatever Mila gets.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, I think the big things that I got them, I think they'll be happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could shock me, and their favorite gift could be the Buzz Lightyear arm laser thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah. Or
That should
if
be
I get
fun.
Michael a water bottle that was on his list to Santa.
He's
he
a
asked for
practical kid.
He asked for a big water bottle, not just a water bottle, a big water bottle.
He's quite the practical child.
He knows what he wants. What are you hoping for the most? That's not like, if you like something practical that's not money that you would ask for if you haven't asked for it, that you would love to have under the tree for yourself.
So gift wise?
Yeah.
Practical.
It doesn't have to be practical. Anything.
You said practical.
Because
first.
you think practically and you don't really ask for anything you don't need. So either practical or just something that like would be really freaking cool to have under the tree.
Honestly, a media PC. I'm not materialistic, but like you said, I'm practical, and I'm looking at that as with everything that we've been undertaking with our businesses and stuff like that, and editing videos and doing the audio and stuff like that, and talking about streaming and things like that. Like this thing is going to burn out one day. It's been holding up since for 2012, I think.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, it's a toughie so far. Asus G75 VW, the Best Buy edition. It's still kicking. I've done some modifications, but I think that would honestly be my thing right there. Other than that, that's like I said it already. Like, I'm very practical, and I don't. I believe in working for the things that I want. What do I need? Oxygen, food, water, the love of my family. That's what I need.
Aww.
Yeah. I was going to try to vibrate my voice more to make it sound more whatever. I'm stalling.
Mm-hmm.
What's one thing
Specifically?
in this moment of actuality would you want, entertainment wise, or like completely off the practical note? Like, what would you want with, I don't know, like, I'm thinking along like the lines of Marvel. Like, we hear about a bunch of movies coming out, or like I get excited about like video game stuff, or there's the obvious like business stuff, family stuff, whatever that you could want. So what like out there stuff are you excited for? Like products, music, any kind of thing like that.
Like in general, like
Yeah,
something
if
that
you
I
had, like-
know is coming, but
Like, if you had one thing that you wanted to happen during the upcoming year, like with anything that it could even be like just a guilty thing, like what would it be?
I don't know. I really don't know, because like I enjoy the entertainment world, but I'm not ever like, oh my god, I can't wait for this to come out and watch it, and I'm gonna be the first. Like, I'm not like that.
Mhm.
So
Well, like, you like Broadway shows.
yeah,
There's nothing that you can think of.
I mean, I would love to see Hamilton, the original cast, but that literally will never happen because it's the original cast. For
that's
a
an
reason.
out there thing, though.
Well, I mean, that's why I've got Disney Plus.
Well, I mean, would it be a difference for you to go see it live? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see Hamilton, but one, Broadway is not happening right now. But two, tickets for Hamilton.
I said completely unpractical.
Okay. No, yes, I would love to see Hamilton.
She's so difficult sometimes.
Yeah, I'd love to see Hamilton.
There you go. What else were you going to say? Because there's something in there.
I also, because my mom and I booked this like right before the world shut down, I would love to go see the 2 Harry Potter and the Cursed Child shows.
That's right. I forgot about that.
We booked it and we probably booked it like beginning of March into February, and the world shut down right around mid-March. And
she's not doing movies anymore, right? Like that series is only going to Broadway and whoever. I forgot.
Well, no, she does movies, but it's not like Harry Potter. Like
no, it's
specific,
like the Beasts and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that. But J.K. Rowling.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, that was something that my mom and I were really looking forward to doing. We were going to spend the night in the city and just do something we haven't done in a while. So either Harry Potter and the Cursed Child parts 1 and 2, not on the same day because I can't sit that long, or Hamilton.
That's cool. That's what I was having a hard time articulating it, but that's the kind of stuff that I meant.
Okay.
For me, it would be to be able to have all the Marvel movies streaming on the day.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great.
And I looked at the timeline, and I was like, I'm going to be like 50 before they finish this phase. So me being a big comic book nerd, Burke nerd.
Just put book nerd together, you get
Burke.
You're welcome.
I'd want them to come out like next year and then just be able to watch them, you know.
Yeah, Disney definitely has spoiled us.
I'm not saying to rush them. I don't believe in that, and I don't like that.
Anyway,
take your time and make it good.
Anyway, I think Disney has spoiled us with Disney Plus during 2020, and I don't know that I will ever want to go to a movie theater
again. Yeah. Especially since we have a projector.
Don't forget, if you have HBO Max, just a side note, if you have HBO, you already have HBO Max, just register. You don't have to pay extra. On Christmas Day, Wonder Woman, you can watch it.
Mm-hmm. I'm a bigger Marvel fan, but I do like the DC movies too.
Just made me think of it. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't have to ask you another question because I technically asked you 2 in the first round because I gave you a freebie. But I guess I will.
Yep. Continuity, I guess.
Whatever. What is your favorite type of clothing and why?
Like tank tops and shorts, or like
shorts, tanks, tees, pants, socks.
I like tank tops and I like jeans.
What a combo.
Yep.
Why?
It's just comfortable to me. I've always worn jeans since I was a kid. I do not wear corduroy. I don't wear like those Nike track suits and stuff like that. I've had to wear them. Don't like them.
Right.
But you know, and I've worn sweatpants but even the sweatpants that I've worn, they've been really loose or whatever. I don't know. I just like loose fit jeans. And
so those skinny jeans I got you for Christmas, I should return.
Yeah. Yep.
I would never.
Yep.
I would never. Never.
I was going to say something and then
I don't know exactly what you were going to say, but I'm going to say don't say it.
Yep. Nope. But yeah, and tank tops, because I've always liked tank tops and I don't know why.
Because you like showing off those guns.
Bam. Those guns. I like to be free feeling. And I do a lot of dumb things. So, Like the jeans were protective but loose.
Okay. I don't know many people who describe jeans as loose, so your jeans
Like
must be really loose.
like relaxed fit
Yeah.
jeans. Those are what I call loose.
Okay.
Because they're not like...
They're relaxed.
Yeah. There you go.
It's in the name.
Just like my personality, relaxed and calm. We're going back to Delilah.
Oh, Delilah. Delilah at night. So, Josh, who's this song going out to?
It's Usher. No, I was going to say not Usher.
You ruined it.
Who was the ones that did that song? Genuine. Genuine. Ride it, jump on it, whatever that song
That would
was.
not be a Delilah song. Delilah's more like, fun, you're like a dream come true.
That'd be cool if she did that, though. If she had
Just
one
wanna
episode where she's just like, this is Delilah, this is my last episode. We're ready to roll gangsta now.
Let's mic drop it. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't know if Delilah is still going. I think she is.
Sorry about that.
But anyway, this was fun.
Yeah,
Got off track a few times, but that's what we do.
I like it. That's the point of the show and of us.
Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let us know what you're doing for the holidays.
Yeah, hit us up.
How you're keeping it different. How are you following with tradition? Are you not? Are you seeing family? Are you not seeing family? I promise we won't judge you. We won't call the CDC on you.
Nope.
I mean, I care, but I love you guys, but I don't care that much. Your life is your life. Do what you want.
Backyard, bonfire, 50 people. Do it.
Ugh,
Socially distanced, though.
There you go. That's giving me a little anxiety right there. Also, because I'm thinking of like our backyard, and we could never do a bonfire in our backyard.
Yeah, no.
Houses are too close.
But let us know. Hit us up on the socials. Follow us. Let us know what you think of the video. It's going to get better. We're just trying things out right now. And like I said, we're looking forward to streaming and doing stuff like that when things calm down a little bit. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Have a good holiday, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
You going to keep it going this time?
I thought about it. That's why it was so abruptly cut off. Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.